question, please raise your hand. We'll look to get around as many as possible. Want to get us started?
Hi Maurizio.
Hi.
Your team twice got yourselves into a winning position today, so how frustrating not to finish it off and pick up all 3 points?
Yeah, very frustrated because on the end, okay, you concede the first half after to score, and then you concede in the last few minutes. I think always you feel very disappointed and frustrated because you should win the game in this moment. But for different circumstances, we concede, and on the end is the draw. I want to say also now with the draw in our hands, I think it's fair result. If you analyze the game, I think even if we control, we have the possession, but on the end we didn't create enough. And then we didn't show the capacity to be solid and to and be strong, than not conceding goals. That is the most I think painful situation. No?
How do you put that right? Because it's not the first time it's happened.
No, it's a thing that is happened. I think the first part of the season, I think we were a little bit more solid. We didn't create too much, or we didn't score, because I think we were creating, but we were not clinical. Now we are scoring more, but we are conceding more. I think that is about, the difficult thing is to find the balance. We try to play in, adapting the system with different players also, with different, situation on the pitch and tactics, doing different adjustment. But, the team is not showing the last, few months the capacity to be solid. Even if now I think after both we didn't lose a game in Premier League, but I think we score goals, but we are conceding, and that is why it's punish us, no? But now we need to be positive in the way that, okay, we have another game Monday. We need to rest, recovery, and be ready.
Yeah.
Hi, Mauricio.
Hi.
You mentioned adapting the system there for today's game. Was that to do with the way Sheffield United play?
No, I say adapting in different way. We play against Brentford with different system, and today using different animation with the ball and without the ball, because of the circumstance of the player that we had fit. Yes, we are trying to find solutions, but on the end, still for different circumstances. I think also because of the situation is not easy to be solid. No, but I am saying not that we changed because of Sheffield. I'm trying to explain in the question before that we are trying to find solution about to be more solid, and not to concede too much like we are conceding.
Late goals have been a big problem this season, conceding late goals. I'm sure you've looked at it a lot with your players. What do you think are the big problems? No,
I think we were talking a lot. It can be too many aspects. That is a new team with profiles, on the squad that we are learning. The combination sometimes, that is why the process to build a team is always take time. It's not a magic thing, and that is why always a project. When we talk about project, we talk about 3-5 years when in a process to build a team. And now, even if we are taking good results in Premier League in the last, and now we are in semi-final of the FA Cup. Yes, of course, because we were not in a good position from the beginning. Of course, that is affecting also to be calm and to perform in different way. But I think it's normal process that is happen, and we need to accept. But working and try, to fix this type of problem. And of course, always that always when arrive, the end of the season, we need to analyze the squad and see what we are missing and try to add people with the capacity, to provide what we are seeing today to try that, improving in the season, in the next seasons.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Chelsea have failed to do the league double over Sheffield United, Burnley, won't do it over Everton. It seems the players that have been put together, not by you, but put together, aren't good at scrapping.
I think it's about to compete. It's about to compete. It's about to compete. And for different reasons, we struggle to compete in these type of games. We were talking in the halftime. I think the way that we approached the game was fantastic. We cannot talk about rubbish scenes, you know. We scored. We were better. We were under control. But in some action like this, we concede from nowhere. And that is about to have, you know, be more competitive. And then we were so sloppy and start to, okay, we are going to score, start not respect our position on the pitch in a positional game. And I think, yes, it's about a combination. It's about that we were talking before. It's to identify the profile, of course, and see, we are learning how the player need to learn from our demand, like a coaching staff, and on the end take decision. Always in football, you can only fix through decision. Like happened with different clubs that today are on the top. Always a process to build and to have the capacity, you know, to take decision. Because in football, if you want to affect, you know, performance and build something strong, it's about to take decision, but right decision, and decision that always you need to be agree with between the coaching staff, the sporting director, of course, and the owners. If not, it's not easy to improve.
Can I ask you about Thiago Silva and his situation? Are you in a position where you have to think of the future and the project in terms of playing him a lot? And would you expect him to be here next season?
No, I think it's a thing that at the moment, so far, we were not talking about the future of the player in the squad. I think we are competing, and that is a decision that, for sure, the club need to ask, and we need to talk, and we need to agree the future of the squad of the season. And of course, he is one of the players that we need to discuss. At the moment, so far, it's nothing, you know. At the moment, we didn't discuss.
Hi, Mauricio. Thursday was obviously very energy sapping. Did you get that sense from your players coming into this? Were they a bit exhausted after that late drama against Manchester United?
If they were
Tired after the Manchester United game.
Of course, they were tired, of course. But that is not an excuse today in not to win the game on the end. I think we need to identify two different things. One thing, they can be tired, of course. That is why we have an unbelievable training center to provide everything. Food, vitamins, recovery, swimming pool, cryotherapy, masseur, you know, all that you know. But then it's about to be competitive. And maybe I repeat too much, but watching football like us, 52-year-old, you identify very quick when the team is ready to compete or not. And today, that happened, you know, maybe because this group still is not mature enough to compete every single, you know, game every 3 days. And of course, this type of games, that they are tougher, you know, because in your preparation, because maybe like you say, relegation, Sheffield is in the relegation zone, or Burnley, and it's like we need to think a little bit. I don't say that we are disrespectful, but I think we need to think, like you say before. I think if I am coach, I need to think. If I am player, I need to think which is my responsibility, how we can, you know, be different. And I think it's a good point. And of course, but I repeat again, I am not upset. It's only that it's a process that we understand that we are living now, and take time always, you know, to build a strong team with a strong quality, a strong mentality, with the right profile to compete in different, you know, with the opponent demand you different aspect in the game.
Final question. We'll go to